You know, gridlock, that's what judgments do to the willpower. They put the willpower in a state of gridlock. So then it can't move, it can't vibrate. When it can't vibrate, that's called dead will or lost will. A lot of times, we're operating from lost will. If you're in a human form, you're not some like psychopath billionaire, probably got lost will in some form. And so the healing journey would be understanding what judgments were placed on whatever and why the will has to show up in that way. Not judging it, because that's stopping it more, but understanding why is the willpower showing up in that way? Oh, okay, because it can't breathe, because it can't get motion, it can't vibrate. Oh, okay. So, and then another judgment, let's say, comes to our awareness, therefore it gets released from the gridlock. Now the willpower might shift a little bit more in a different way. It's not maybe fully released, it's not maybe fully operating with our cognizance online, but it might be a little bit more aware. And with that might make us move differently a little bit. We call that healing, when like healthier choices. Those healthier choices are because we have more integrated will. And so with that, it might shift a little bit more. Then it's like, oh, okay, maybe I could tell that person, I don't like when you do that. Because so many people have dead will because they don't use their throat center and they don't know it. They haven't made the connection that the throat center being shut down is shutting down the willpower. So they think it's disconnected and they go like, I don't know why I don't want to live. It's like because the throat center cannot freely express. And the throat center is how we basically communicate to the universe our boundaries. But more than that, that's how we communicate our standards. Boundaries in their exalted form, because people could set, wounded boundaries just as much as they could set correct ones. With everything in this reality, there is always that polarity. Same for boundaries. Exalted boundary is just a standard. So the universe is taking notes, going, oh, these are her standards. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to give you more life force. That's going to give you more willpower. Your willpower is coming online. So the throat center is very important because that's our portal of truth. Even if we're so far away from the truth, that's still how we communicate our truth. So it can only truly get refined and corrected if it's wrong through the ability to express. And many times when we are calling something, oh, I don't have the willpower, it's actually because people don't know how to relay their standards to their reality. And just like how a boundary can keep something out, and that could protect us, it also can sometimes keep us safe enough to have life force and to generate whatever it is that we want to generate. So there's I mentioned two different ways right now. I'm trying to keep track in my head. But apply it as it resonates with how, and I trust you guys. My core audience is responsible. That's just who is drawn to my work. But let's just assume that these are actually the best of our ability, even if it's not perfectly perfect, an aligned boundary at that time. One that is in alignment, one that is healthy for the person. That's going to really help the willpower come back online. And what we'll typically see that was blocking that whole circuit that I went through, which was the voice can't be used, that travels to the willpower that is shut down, is typically a judgment. There is some form of judgment And once again, take it as it resonates, because I can't tell you. Your judgment was this. I'm not Santa Claus or E.T. from Universal. When I was a kid, go, Sarah. Like, E.T. loves me. But it's some form of judgment. And so calling those into compassionate inquiry, compassionate awareness, is what will really help see if that genuinely serves us, or if that was a judgment that created a lot of backed up gridlock.